Hello everybody. Um, uh, Yesterday I was kind of busy and I never really made any videos, but the day before that I had made 2 videos. Both of them kind of need a follow-up. I had mentioned actually when I was recording the second one that I was going to follow up talking about the Abraham and Gog and Magog, but I actually need to go even further back. I recorded back-to-back videos and just upload them both and kind of listen to them. Realized, you know what, I need to go back. 2 of them kind of overlap the old armor, so to speak. Anyway, but since I said the next video I would talk about Gog and Magog, then okay, that's what I need to do. I'm going to put that to the side and put down this concept. When you're reading through, let's say specifically the Old Testament, that's, the Jew, the Christian, the Muslim, we all have to reflect on the Torah. So, I mean, everybody has the Torah. We kind of agree upon that, well, at least to a certain degree. And so anyway, it'll mention, Judah this and Judah that, Judah in this way and Judah in that way. Sometimes it'll be Judah the man. Sometimes it'll be, Judah they, like Judah the tribe, or maybe it's Judah the nation, maybe, it's she, like he or she or what, it just depends on, you have to, when you're reading through it, and you have to take it in its context. Like Judah, her filth clung to her skirt. There was never a time where Judah was a woman, so you kind of get the point. Well, Jacob and Israel, that's the same way. Sometimes you'll read through and it'll say Jacob this, and it'll follow it up and say Israel that, and they're like the opposite of one another. And then sometimes it'll say Jacob this and Israel that, and it'll basically mean the same thing. Sometimes it's talking about the man. Sometimes it's talking about the consciousness, the wherewithal, the understanding, the good versus evil almost. Jacob who wrestled with the Father, or Jacob who wrestled with Gabriel, or Jacob who wrestled with Michael, or an angel of the Lord, or however you want to look at it. Something that's left out there is that's actually not unique to anybody, really. I mean, it kind of is. And maybe I would say that Jacob maybe did this in a monumental way. But all men kind of go through this to a certain degree. I mean, there are choices. Anyone who actually wrestles with the Father, they've actually already wrestled with the serpent to get there. See, that's left out. Does it say Jacob wrestled with the serpent? No, but we kind of know that even Jesus, Isa, Yeshua HaMashiach, the Messiah, the Christ, he wrestled with the serpent. Even he wrestled with the serpent. It's okay, girl. It's okay. Shh, quiet. Anyway, so, did Abraham even wrestle with the serpent? Yeah. Have I? Sure. All men have wrestled with the serpent, unless it just strikes you down, or unless you embrace the serpent. Yeah, you can embrace the serpent, and then, if you survive your fight against the serpent, a lot of people will just go straight to embracing the Father. Jacob didn't do that. He also wrestled the Father. He wrestled the serpent and he wrestled the Father. I myself, I'm no different. I've wrestled the serpent. I've wrestled the Father. Some people just embrace the serpent. Boom. That's it. They're good. Some people get struck down dead by the serpent, actually. And some people, even Christ and Abraham, maybe the only 2 men that they embraced the Father just instantly. Still, they ended up having to wrestle the serpent. And so, Christ is the only person that kind of follows in Abraham's footsteps at all. And we're all supposed to follow in Christ's footsteps because I think he did a better job maybe than Abraham. Yeah. He definitely, he did wrestle the serpent. They both did. But they both embraced the Father. But that didn't get them out of wrestling the serpent. Anyway, I kind of got off subject there. So, it'll say Jacob this and Jacob that. Jacob's a nation. Jacob, my phone's getting rained on. Jacob is, referred to, and Israel is referred to as this and that. Well, Gog and Magog is that same way. Yeah, so when you read it, you gotta read it in the context of what it is, you know. Gog and Magog, and it's kind of like, and some people may not see it this way, but there is a difference between the Antichrist, you know, the false Christ, the Dajjal. There's a difference between the Antichrist and the spirit of Antichrist. Yeah, those are two separate things. Gog and Magog are sometimes two different things. Sometimes it's one whole thing. Like you could say, outside of the light is darkness. Outside of Abraham is Gog and Magog. Or if you're looking at Abraham and calling it a tree, you could say it's in the woods of Gog and Magog. Or you could say that, you know, I gotta run for some cover here. There's a few nations on Earth right now, like Gog and Magog, Abraham, Babylon. You know, you could look at it like that. But you know, I guess it's just Gog and Magog is too deep for this video. I kind of got some foothold there on what I was trying to say. I'm actually running out of time. I love you guys. I'll be back with some more. I'll address my other video about, you know, the challenge of prophethood, or writing something along the lines of the Quran, the book of Revelations, how it ends, Joseph Smith, all that. I need to get back to that one. So I'll do that on my next video, guys. Love you.